Is yet. The mods are still cooking. Good night, Earl. Bye. She's a weirdo like you. I know, but I get nervous talking to people. I always feel like I'm just... my brain turns off. Like, even more so than usual. Collab in an hour? No! Hi, Glenn. What up? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Spyro in an hour? Yeah, Spyro on Saturday. What was your first console, Alana? Nintendo DSi? No, Nintendo DS. I think it was a Nintendo DS. I bought it myself. Does that count? Is that a console? What up, Batman? Yeah. Like, I didn't have a PS1, but my brother borrowed one from friends, and then he bought himself a PlayStation 2. Like, it wasn't my console, but he owned it. I also played a lot of Nintendo 64 with my best friend a long time ago. Yeah. We played Pokemon Stadium, Nintendo fucking Super Mario 64, I forget what else we played. We played Tekken. Oh yeah, she had a GameCube as well. We played Sonic Heroes on the PlayStation, I remember too. Aw, Batman thinks I'm hilarious, chat. What do you think of that? I don't think I'm this hilarious. But thanks. Bum bum. Kirsch's already booked through Sunday. I'm only planning to do it in maybe a week. You don't have to worry. I know she's very busy, but like I know that I'm kind of relying a lot on the mods to do the work for the presentation, and I don't want to pressure him to like do it faster because it's cringe. You're mid? Wait, what? Why am I mid? Fuck you. Chuckleworthy at best? You can't say that! You're supposed to say I'm funny! Bitch. We all know Belgian people aren't funny. Funny looking? Nah, I do not look that funny. Funny woman? Haha. Women? You can't be funny. It means you're stupid. You guys laugh at my jokes because it makes my tits go up and down. That's why. Shit, she's on to us. Oh no, she knows. You have jokes? No. I laugh at your jokes and then it makes... Yep. She caught up. Yep. That's why when some chatter laughs, it makes me laugh with some stupid fucking comment, and I like, you know, like, everyone goes, because they all know it'll make me laugh more when I see the Everyone just starts oming. That's right. Get excited. Oh. Is it working? I'm on cooldown right now. I'm on cooldown. Haha, good one, Smug. Yeah. Yeah, good one, Smug. Nice. How are you doing today? I'm doing okay. My neck hurts because of my shoulder. And my appointment is on fucking Monday because this bitch is booked through the entirety of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And the only time I can go after stream is on a fucking Monday. When did Alana get so funny? She's just such a funny gal. Bye, Envy. Gotta wait till Monday for your massage. Nice. We have like an accent filter. Monday. I love your humor. Oh. Do I have big humor? Wide variety of humor. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, the new model's kind of fucking very Bye, pasta! Where the fuck is my dog? Where'd he go? Motherfucker. Hi, Slumped! Hi. Gotta hang out with family? Oh, that sucks to be you, huh? Nice. Pooping in your shoes? No, he's right here. Buddy! What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Hi, buddy. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm scared of the baby. He hates kissing. No, you're so cute. You're so cute. You're such a baby. I love you. I love you. Right. You're a good boy. You're a big man. Big boy. Oh, he's just so fucking cute. He hates love. I know, man. He goes, but I'm kissing him in the like little cheeks. I'm not cute. I'm a king. I know. Just probably trained him to attack people's throats. No, he loves people. He loves people, man. So sometimes I'll play frisbee with him outside when it's not really windy outside, and sometimes the neighbors will, like, you know, drive in on their cars because there's like a parking lot, and then like I'm in the back, and he will bring the frisbee to them over me to play with them. He's like, nah, bitch. Nah. I don't want to play with you. I want to play with them. He play good with other dogs? No, he's a Shiba. He doesn't really like other dogs, but he tolerates them. Yeah, like, I don't know if that makes sense. He's kind of a bitch, but he loves people. He loves kids. Oh my god, it is the cutest thing. He also fucking hates it, like, when I, like, coddle him and, like, give him kisses on his face. He gets along with your cat? Yeah, he loves my cat. He's just grumpy and kind of particular. Just like that Shiba from the other video. Yeah, that video of the Shiba, like, tolerating the other dog sniffing his butt, but he's like, get away from me, stop! Like, they're kind of like introverts, I guess. Does he ask you to pet him? Sometimes he'll walk over when I'm sitting down, like, in my chair, and he'll, like, nuzzle my hand if it's, like, not on the keyboard, so I scratch his back. And when I lay down on the couch or the bed, he always comes to snuggle, unless he doesn't realize. Yeah, he loves getting back scratches. What are you doing, buddy? Yeah, I know. There's someone outside and he's like barking at them. What are you doing? Buddy. Buddy, the stream isn't about you. You don't have to tell everyone. Oh my god, he's just standing there and shotgunning barks. Oh my god. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey. You stop it. He is on red alert right now. It is about King Juji. You guys are feeding into his fucking ego. Is he old or young? He's 4. I got him right when COVID happened, which is unfortunate because I couldn't socialize him because it was like right at the peak when everything shut down. And he grew up and didn't have a lot of socialization, and I took him to like a camp for other dogs a while later when I had like, basically I did it even though I was really broke, and I did it for him because he's such a sweet boy, but he didn't really get along with like other dogs. He would get defensive, but now he kind of just tolerates them, so it was worth the investment. He would go to doggy camp like 3 times a week for 2 weeks, and it went better. But he also started howling in the car. Yeah, they would pick him up in a truck, and he would start fucking screaming because he smelled the truck coming, where they come to pick him up. And when I'd walk away, he'd go, "Woo!" What race is your dog? You mean what breed, you ding dong? Dogs don't have races, man. Jesus Christ. Did he make you macaroni art at camp? Kind of, because they would take pictures of him swimming and he fucking hated it. So they had like an unchlorinated swimming pool that they would like, you know, toss the dogs in there. Well, not literally toss the dogs, but it was during summertime, so they'd play in the pool with other dogs and have them swim around. And there's this video of these ladies, like, you know, guiding him in. Like, there was one girl in the pool, and there's like an entry point where the dogs can go in by themselves, and he doesn't want to go. And they're trying to coax him in, and he fucking hates it. And the entire time he's swimming around for like 2 minutes, he's just like, oh, I want to get out. And then when he finally gets out, he looks miserable. And I couldn't stop laughing at the videos. That doggy camp was amazing. They really do care about the dogs in that place. It was quite, it wasn't super expensive, but like, it was a lot at the time for me. But I did it anyway because I knew it would be the best for him, and it was so funny seeing the pictures, and they would put goggles on him to train him to tolerate things being on his face. It was a good place to be. Like, it was fun. Oh, there's another funny story. There was a big kind of like sheepdog looking thing, like I guess like dog there. And because my dog was kind of antisocial, they tied him together with a social dog and dragged him around. Oh my god, it was so cute. Hold on, I'll fucking draw it. It's adorable. Bye, senpai! Thanks for hanging out. Hold on, I'll show you. It's so funny. I have a picture of it, but I'd have to go and find it on Facebook. MS Paint. There we go. Okay. So, I remember it too. It was a big dog. Like, medium to large size. And he's like standing like here with his like floppy ears. He's just hanging out. Sitting around. With his like back legs like this. and they tied them together. Like, he had a harness on, I guess, and they tied my dog to him as well. And my dog, so it was like kind of like a photo on the hill, and there's like a bunch of other dogs like here hanging out, and there's like a tree nearby, and my dog is like in bare distance, like barely next to the group, if that makes sense. He's like being antisocial and kind of just sitting like way far away from everyone else. Like, he's within distance of the leash with the other dog, and they told me afterwards, it's like, yeah, we were trying to get him to be like more social and trying to like acclimate him to be around other people and other dogs. And they said they tried tying him to this really friendly, like, sweet dog that would never hurt anyone, and he would just never be near them, just out of distance. It was just so fucking cute, man. Adorable. I'm a lone wolf. Grrr, yeah. W drawing, yeah, W me right now. Yo, Crowlancer, thank you for the 6 months! Thank you so much. Was this place run by pot smokers? No. They were like young ladies and a couple of volunteers, and they were all really cool, and they had a massive facility, and it was all like outside. I told them what Juji's problems were, and they hung out with him and gave him special attention. Overall, I think it did him some good, but I couldn't really afford it at the time anymore. But the 2 weeks that they did take him for 3 times a week, they would also come and pick him up for no charge, because it was only like, I don't know, like 20 minutes away. But I was working at the time, so it was kind of like kindergarten, and I would like bring him over. Yeah. They would drop him off. Dude, put goggles on the dogs before we tie them together. Dude, that's so awesome. But you didn't understand. I told you it's for acclimating to putting on things on their face. Like, and tying them together is to make him more social, because I told him that he had problems with other dogs. Like, there's a reason to it. It's not they didn't do it for no reason to like torture him. They only did it for like 30-40 minutes, they told me. They were like, we did it for like an hour at most, and then we just said, okay, like, you can go hang out. Yeah, it was an acclimation thing. I understand what some other stuff high people would do. I don't know. They were really carefree, but really sweet as well, so I don't know. Do Shibas have health problems? Not really. No. They're a pretty healthy breed. Yeah. Oh, there was another time I came to pick them up, because I could pick them up after work, right? In the evening, like at 5 o'clock. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. Hold on, I'll draw it again. So they had an entire dedicated section for the dogs, and they had like worn out cars that had all the insides taken out, and like they had some wheels so that they could hide from like the sun beating down on them during the day sometimes, like trees and logs as well. And at one point I was calling over to Juji, and it was like all fenced off, right? It was a big enclosure too. They would let them out for like an hour right before people come to pick them up, and my dog was hiding out with all the other medium-sized dogs and hanging out underneath the car that was like, you know, hollowed out. Yeah, it was so cute. I remember calling him over, and a bunch of dogs. There was like a dachshund and a little like rat dog that came out with him, and they all hung out with him underneath just to like socialize, I guess. Yeah, it was super cute. I was like calling out for him. I was like, Juji, where are you? Where are you, Juji? And then he heard me, and then just all these like dogs underneath the car like bolted out. I think he has mostly like an issue with dogs that are bigger than him because he thinks he's scared. Like they're scary even though they're being friendly. He has like a problem with bigger dogs, I think. He thinks they're scary. Boom, 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 boom. Where'd you get the name Juji? I used to watch a bodybuilder named Juji Mufu. And I just thought it was a funny name for a dog. That's not uncommon. Yeah, he gets like defensive, even though the dog can be really sweet and like normal. I guess he gets scared of their like, you know, appearance because he's good with like medium to small size dogs, but big dogs he gets fucking terrified of. He thinks they're gonna like fucking hurt him, I guess. And he never interacted with a bad large dog ever. I think he just has like a Napoleon syndrome, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a dog expert. My dog has a problem with everything that moves. My dog barks. Barks. Bark, bark, bark. At least as far as you know, he's not racist. My dogs were racist. Oh my gosh. I heard, so my best friend had a, what is it called? What's that kind of like ratty dog that, it was a ratty dog. Oh, she had a Jack Russell. She had a Jack Russell. No, not American Bulldog. That's not a rat dog. She had a Jack Russell that she saved from a shelter. It was a kill shelter, and she took it in. And they said, be warned, that dog is sexist. And they explained to her that they think that she hates men because her owner that was an abuser was a man who would kick the dog with big steel-toed boots. And when she got a boyfriend who moved in and lived with them, the dog tolerated the man. She didn't mind him. But when he put on boots, she would get triggered and get scared and freak out at him. So apparently, because she got acclimated, and eventually she passed on because she got old. Like she died when she was like 13 or 14, but she was a good dog. And they figured out that she did not like men and eventually developed a tolerance towards men because she lived in a normal home where the man was normal and didn't beat her. The Jack Russell ended up like, you know, yeah, he beat her with his boots, and I'm like, that's so sad. Yeah. What's wrong with people? Yeah, people are horrible, and she saved her life because they were gonna put her down because they didn't know what to do with the dog. And they didn't have room anymore. She was there for like a year or two, and nobody would take her for whatever reason. And my friend picked her up, and she basically lived with her until she died. Yeah. She loved women and had her assignment with that person that took care of her, but other than that, she was a really nice dog. She preferred women, but like men, she'd kind of just tolerated. Oh, and there's this really funny thing. Oh my gosh. So they were a family, right? Like there was my friend and she had a brother, and sometimes, oh my gosh, so she grew attached to the mom of the family, and sometimes the brother would antagonize the dog jokingly and say, "That's my mommy," and he would pat her on the shoulder like the mom, and the dog would snarl at him and curl his lip because she's like, "No, that's my mommy." She wouldn't attack him or anything, but she would get a little bit annoyed, like, that's my mommy, because that's what her assignment was, to like protect the mom because she loved her so much. Like, she didn't hate the brother or like be mean to him, but like when he would pet her on the shoulder or like give her a hug, she's like, yeah, hands off my mom. Yeah, it was just funny kind of like thinking about it, but I'm glad that dog was just happy in its entire life. instead of, you know, being put down at the time. My dog gets mad jealous when I sit next to my aunt, his mama. Yeah, as long as it's not like vicious and angry, but there are some people who have their dogs and they're like, oh no, he won't hurt you, and then they like actually snap at them. That's cringe. Like, you need to tell that dog to stop, but jokingly, it's a little bit different. He just whines. Yeah, like whining, like going like, like a little snarl. He wouldn't like, she wouldn't never bare her teeth at her, at him, but she would like, you know, like, don't touch my mommy. My dogs aren't racist and sexist. What's your opinion on Pitbull? Would you go near one? I mean, if I don't know it, then no. I wouldn't really do that with any dog. If you don't know the dog, why are you like bothering it? It could hurt you. Pit bulls are dangerous dogs. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I hate this debate. This is why I don't bring it up. And also, don't ever bring that shit up. Yeah, guys, don't bring that shit up where it's like polarizing and people get like, oh no, pit bulls are fucking horrible dogs. It really depends. It depends. Not EU pit bulls? Alright. Pitbull named Marduk. I mean, Marduk's a good name for a dog.
Okay, I'm done. I went out and touched grass as I needed to mow the lawn. That's my 25 minutes of outdoor bullshittery for the week. Now I'm ordering pizza and wings delivery. Here is the fox tax a cat.
Aw, nice! What kind of pizza? Yeah, I don't like bothered dogs that I don't know. Just like the sugar debate. Yeah, man. We love sugar. Yeah. Like my dog, I remember I got into trouble one time.
I don't get why Pitbull is so controversial. He had some pretty okay collabs.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that Pitbull. Wingstop? I haven't had Wingstop in a long time. In a long time. I got into trouble. So before I had my dog would get like really extremely defensive when dogs would come up to them. And I remember an owner who had his dog off leash. His dog ran over and my dog got extremely defensive, and I didn't want him to snap at the dog and cause a fight. Like, on my part, my dog is completely leashed all the time. However, the dog ran up to him and got in his face, and like it's fine like when it's a normal dog and like they're just like acclimated and like he doesn't have problems. But my dog, he snarled at him, and I yelled at the dog to get away, and I put myself between him and the dog, and the owner freaked out at me, and I'm like, bro, I don't know how my dog's gonna behave with your dog next to it at this very moment. I would rather not have your dog get hurt because I don't know what my dog's gonna do. And they were like, oh, well, that's your fucking problem. I'm like, you fucking moron! You moron! Leash up your dog! I have mine on a leash so I can fucking control him. Like, again, my dog's not gonna fucking lash out, but it could start a fight, and I don't know what's gonna happen. If I'm confident in my dog and his ability to control himself, or he's a sweet dog, like, it's just so fucking stupid. I don't trust dogs because of the owner, not because of the dog. Yeah, exactly. Our entire county has a leash law. Yeah, and even then, I don't know what your fucking dog's gonna do. Maybe he's not friendly, and then they always say, oh, he is friendly. He is. Like, I don't know you. I don't freaking know. Even if you're confident in your dog doesn't mean the other dog is pulling up. Yeah, that's a good point as well. My dog is always leashed up. I protect my sweet pupper. I thought about picking him up because I didn't want to like cause a fight, but I didn't really have time. I yelled at that dog so fucking loud. I was like, back off, but like super loud. And the dog ran off to his owner. And I guess the owner saw that. And I was like, no, you're not gonna put this on me. I just didn't want them to have a fight because my dog snaps at him. Now my dog probably wouldn't, but I still wouldn't really trust anyone like that. Throw Juji at the other dog? Oh no, don't do that. Hi Kitsune, what up? Never trust the owner of an off-leash dog like that. They usually don't know what they're doing. Yeah, usually when you're off-leash, the dog, like, how do I put it? They always look really close to the owner. Yeah, like they get really close to their owner. I've seen the videos of like actual professional dog trainers going off leash and they have full control over the dog. They will tell them back up, sit next to me, get next to me, and the dog will listen. The ones that are just running around, I fucking hate those. Where they're running around, sniffing every dog's butt and like getting into trouble. Like, I don't know, man. It just pisses me off. I hate people who have dogs without leash and they don't care about anything. My dog got bitten like twice. Owners were literally miles away. Yeah, exactly. And I remember I yelled at him. I was like, back off! Because I wanted to sound really mean. And yeah. You can train a dog for off-leash, they will sit right next to you, they won't run up to random strangers like that. Exactly, but it takes a lot of effort to do that, and most people don't do that. They're like, oh, my dog's just gonna follow me around, I don't care. I cooked you in the box, madam? What does that mean? What does that mean? Boom, boom, boom. What box? The art box or something? Oh my god! Ew, that is so disgusting. Don't ever draw this ever again. This is actually nasty. What is wrong with you, man? You nasty motherfucker. This is terrifying. Holy shit. Holy fuck, stop. Holy crap, this is like shit of nightmares. Did you use my actual skull? Schizo art? Yes. Alex is our schizo. Why, Mr. Guitarist? Oh, I don't know. All from scratch? It looks terrifying. I like the little snowflakes. Also, the box is really fucked up looking too. That's kind of funny. Yeah, the box is all fucked up looking. Oh my god. Her snowflakes are bones? Are they actually? Nah, I can't tell. I think they're just snowflakes. Piss. Massive piss. Regular gamer? What? Oh my god. Thank you so much! Thank you, the 50 gifted your guys, like seriously. You guys act like I'm fucking broke and shit, man. They give me so much money. Thank you so much. Tammy arrives, money arrives. I know, Tammy's like a fucking good luck charm, I swear. For her in comics. They always say hi and they're like, oh, hey, you wanna give me money? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And remember to say thank you for the sub. If you're a broke girl, just say so. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's put this off the screen. This is terrifying. If you bring up react time one more time, I'm gonna fucking perma you. It just makes me want to not fucking react even harder. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. React. I know. I don't know how much longer I can go for. My fucking shoulder's fucking killing me today. I put cream on it, it's not helping. Like, it's helping a little bit. When I make certain movements, it like kind of kills me. Captures how soulless and hollow Alana is. Go suck my nut, bitch. React! It's not even time for React? Yes, it is. What do you mean?
Right now!
Check the time, bitch.
Monka.
Not only one? Yes. Alana, she became a lich. Yeah, I'm gonna be the Lich King. Bum, bum, bum. Not even starting this tradition for React. Well, I mean, yeah, I know, obviously. Alright, chat, we're going down. Bum, 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 bum. I keep fucking it up. Sorry, chat. You could have that React sound as saddies. Oh, I could. Are you gonna play a game? No. Actually, I don't like this. Mute it. Yeah, I'm gonna mute it right now.
Right now!
Why now? All right, boom. She's gonna play React. Yeah, that's right. I'll be right back, okay, chat? Fucking behave yourself. Need more water.
Oh, Metapod. Oh, Metapod, use harder. Metapod harden. Metapod harden. Oh, he's so hard. Look at those two hard throbbing Metapod. They're so strong and hard. Wow. Why are you so good at this?
It's my language, man. What do you want from me?
Are you from Russia?
No, I'm from England, America!
So fuck. Who's your president?
Beach, mouse, beach,
Michael
mouse.
Jordan!
Beach, mouse, beach, mouse. Beach, mouse, beach, mouse. Beach, mouse, beach, mouse. Beach, mouse, beach, mouse. Mouse, beach, mouse. Beach, mouse, beach, mouse. Chat, just in case nobody's already told you today. You're doing great, by the way. And looking great too. Chat. Oh god. I think I'm gonna. Chat, Alana obliterated my mom's pelvis and I can't afford surgery. What am I gonna do?
Hello. Hello. Are you guys fucking...
Bruh.
Holy shit, what the fuck did you guys do? Stop! Shut up! Little motherfuckers trying to be funny and shit. Fuck up. Blech. Blech. Mach. Oh yeah, sounds off. Boom. What did you guys CTS? Beach Mouse, Usual Con Man, oh god, I think I'm gonna brrrr. Chat, Alana obliterated my mom's pelvis and I can't afford surgery, what am I gonna do? Go fund me. I turned them off? No, I meant the sounds. I turned them off manually. Yeah, when I sit in my chair, my shoulder gets way worse. I think it's because my posture gets worse when I sit down, even when I'm trying to sit. When I'm standing, it's kind of like different because you're not exerting that on your neck, I guess. The usual con man? Yeah, usual con man being nice. She's hunching. Actually, no, when I straighten out my back, my neck still hurts. I think I might have ran on the treadmill a little bit too much. Before it broke, I used to run on it. Well, not run on it. I guess it would be like a light jog, but like, I think I threw out my shoulder. Not threw it out, but like the muscles kind of fucked up. I think I need to go regularly to the masseuse lady. Like at least for like a couple of times in a row. Hey, Lana's broken! No! Stop gooning? Never. There's too many hot women in the world. Oh yeah, an ad starts soon. I guess I'll have to wait for that, huh? Chat, there's an ad! I'm gonna throw up. Gluten tag. Hello. Hi, Coral. No more jelking. This is how I know this is a CareShay viewer. Yeah, there's an ad in 3 minutes. Well, wait, I won't do reacts. Till then. Twitter attacks PewDiePie for calling out nuisance streamers. Oh my gosh. Why not force start it? Because it... So I found out that force starting it actually doesn't delay it, which is fucking stupid. If that makes sense. Like, I thought it pushes it back, but it doesn't. Isn't that fucking dumb? Yeah. For the last couple of weeks, I didn't realize. So I stopped doing that so I don't run more ads than I have to. It's basically for more money, but I don't, like, get any money out of it. It's dumb. I still don't see the snooze. We have 3 snoozes right now. Ugh, I gotta crack my neck. Chat, can you snap my neck for me, please? Just snap it. Just kill me. Don't use snooze. No, don't use it now. Don't use it. It's 2 minutes, so, like, I'm gonna wait. I don't want people to get left out. I got you, thanks. Wanna snap each other's necks? Oh, how romantic! Can you snap mine first? I'll snap yours after. Can you imagine? You have like a fucking cricked up neck and then you're like, alright, do me next. I crack like a glow stick. Hold on. I used to crack a lot more. Alana snap my neck under the cherry tree. How romantic. My brother and I break each other's spines on the daily as a sign of brotherhood. My brother used to give me bear hugs and crack my back. Yeah. And then he would tell me to do it back and I can't lift him up because I'm weaker than him and he's heavier. He was all fucking muscle and shit. Yeah, he would crack my back. He's bear hugging me. I used to do that with my bro. I do that with my bro. It's PewDiePie! PewDiePie! I probably need to do a chiropractor and get a massage. My back is all fucked up. I thought that said ball sack. I thought that said ball sack. I was like, damn. You need a ball sack chiropractor? Need to set you straight. Bring your balls back up to speed. That's hot. That's hot, chat. That's hot. I want to get mowed by a steamroller. Maybe then my back will be fixed. Yes. I need a ball massage. Oh, that's hot. Not expecting a white version of Todd from Fox and the Hound to be a streamer. Huh. I do like that movie, so I don't know. That movie made me cry a lot when I was a child. Yeah. Oh, my fucking neck, bro. Every time I sit down, man. I can't react while I'm fucking standing. I move so much when I'm watching a video. I just want someone to jiggle my balls. You're getting a regular massage tomorrow? Oh, I'm so jealous. Again, I could take a day off and get a massage, but it's like for an hour and a half just to take off for like an entire day. It's like not worth it because she always does it. She was open in the middle of stream time and I was like, oh, and I don't want to wake up at 6 o'clock. I didn't want to wake up at 6:30 in the morning to get a fucking massage. I'll just fucking die on the bed. Plan the next one after your visit? Yeah, I might do that. Yeah, do one like 4 days after or 5 days after. So I can at least get like something slotted in early. Dude, that good? Does that mean she's good? Because she is booked out so much. She is booked out in advance. She has like 1 hour time slots and sometimes 45 minutes. Is the ad over yet? Let me see. No, it's not. It's still got a minute left. It's over. Are you sure? It's still going for me. This is 45 seconds. It's over for me, Shrudge. Okay. Alright, let's begin. I didn't want people to miss out that much. Alrighty, chat. Let's see it. PewDiePie is apparently a horrible person yet again. Let's see PewDiePie being a bad guy. I'm ready. Alright, Rev, what's up? What's going on? Give me the tea.
Hey, what's up, guys? Rev here. So I regret to inform you that Twitter is once again angry at PewDiePie. Now, of course, he needs no introductions. You all know who PewDiePie is. But if you haven't been following his content over the past couple of years, he recently moved to Japan and is raising his family while assimilating to and also respecting Japanese culture around him. And recently he made this video on YouTube talking about YouTubers who are ruining Japan.
Yep. This guy is the one that catches the trains and then doesn't pay. There's obviously... Is that Logan Paul or Jake Paul? I always forget which one of the two, but one of them, right? The dead forest where they had the corpses and he made a video and laughed about it. That was insane. And then there's Johnny Somali, of course, naturally. Yeah, Logan Paul. That's right. That was 2 years ago. Dude, it feels like it's been 10 years at least. The train hopper dude got arrested? I think so. They caught him. Yeah.
Now, of course, he is very specific with the type of YouTuber and streamer he is talking about in this video. However, people on Twitter will ignore that, but let's see what he has to say about this issue.
So this all started, of course, with Logan Paul. Yeah. Now it's become an infestation. All these YouTubers are coming, trying to be as obnoxious as possible, get a bunch of attention, get a bunch of hate clicks, bing bada boom bada bum.
You get you get so much attention and money, even though YouTube allows this kind of behavior. I don't understand how YouTube can be so two-faced. Be like, yeah, hate content, being disrespectful. I mean, I guess it's free speech, but it's still really like, it feels dystopian that they can just make money off of it.
Gone so far that Japan is actually starting to take action. The military of Japan did a drill where they simulated a bunch of YouTubers driving into their military base to live stream.
Taxpayers in Japan are fuming right now. Can you imagine the American military did this? I'd be so mad my tax dollars are going towards that. I'd be fuming.
I just couldn't believe it. I thought it was like an actual YouTuber first, and I'm like, wait a minute, no. It's just a drill
anti-terrorism.
Thing.
A little robot, man.
YouTubers are terrorists, according to Japan.
They kind of are, though.
And they're not that far off.
Accurate.
That's the thing. They're not even that far off.
No.
So here is the main post on Twitter that people are talking about. It's, of course, a Dexerto post here, so it's...
All right. The fact that they put obnoxious in brackets and then ruin in brackets, that annoys me a lot. You know exactly what you're doing. They are not obnoxious. They are obnoxious. You're stupid for putting that in brackets, but I'm pretty sure it's intentional. Yes, SmugAlana.
It's intentionally a bit vague and possibly misleading for the purpose of riling people up on Twitter.
Riling people
and
up.
Based on some of the quotes and responses to this tweet sharing his video, there is one thing that is very clear. No matter what happens to PewDiePie in Japan, he will always have a home in the minds of millions of Twitter users across the world.
That's why he moved to Japan, too. He said partially the reason why he wanted to move is because getting recognized and not being left alone in any part of the world started to become such a huge problem for him that he decided to move to Japan because people don't really know who he is. Like, people don't recognize him on the street and stop him for photos every fucking 5 minutes.
Now, there's a very strange phenomenon with this tweet in particular and across Twitter generally, where often the replies to a tweet like this are very positive, but the quotes are almost exclusively negative. And the reason—
oh my gosh, 8,800 retweets / quotes. That's a lot.
The reason that is happening is because people believe using a quote instead of a reply will get them more attention. That is how desperate they are for attention.
Yeah.
So if you look at the replies, you can see some actual reasonable responses to what PewDiePie was calling out, saying the legacy of Logan Paul, the amount of people thinking Pewds needs clout or anything to prove—
hold on, when did the Logan Paul thing happen? Hold on. Logan Paul incident. Was it actually 2 years ago? No, it was 6 years ago, man. I was like, dude, this must have been way longer ago because I remember it happened like way before COVID. Yeah, that was 2017, I think.
Prove anymore is astounding. What are you people consuming? They have no empathy and are very rude to Japanese people. Call out Johnny Somali, say his name. But then, this last reply here, one of the top liked replies saying, didn't he also move to Japan?
Who the frick is this guy? Blue checkmark who detected?
Is PewDiePie unable to criticize a bunch of obnoxious tourists who are disrespecting other people in a foreign country because he respectfully lives in that foreign country? It's a very weird criticism, and this tweet right here really hits the nail on the head. It says, giving it 12 hours before the lane-pilled brisket pro-shitters do not interact, make a post with this image that gets 90,000 likes. Now,
I love this person's way of Lane-filled brisket pro shitters. What?
We wouldn't get a Lane profile picture or anything like that, but we would get something similar. So to the tune of over 3,000 likes, this user shows a collage of images with the intended message of saying that if PewDiePie is looking for these annoying YouTubers, he should be looking at himself because he's just as guilty as they are, which is an incredible—
Yeah, this is rage bait. This is 100% rage bait. There's no way people actually think like this. Terminally online? I think they're just trolling. There's no way.
Incredibly disingenuous comparison and thing to try to say, and it also proves that you didn't watch the video, because in the video he only mentions a handful of YouTubers and streamers that fit under this category that he is criticizing. And also I think it's incredibly disingenuous to compare—
I also watched a lot of the newer like PewDiePie videos where he's hanging out with his son and hanging out with his family and hanging out with his wife, and they're always super wholesome and nothing ever happens, and all they do is like maybe show around the city and like different little spots where they go to. They don't do anything obnoxious.
PewDiePie, who has been making family-style vlogs in Japan while respecting Japanese people and culture around him, to people who are genuine nuisance streamers, like some of the streamers he mentioned, like Logan Paul, for example. We all know his infamous—
Yeah, let's compare him to the guy that filmed a dead body and then like pog-faced all over it in 2016.
This video that started a lot of conversations about nuisance streamers in Japan. But also don't forget, Logan Paul spent a lot of time in Japan where he was going around and disrespecting Japanese culture.
Look at her face, man. Yeah, I would make that face too if I saw him in real life. So disgusting.
And annoying Japanese people. And I think this image really just sums up Logan Paul's experience in Japan and the reaction a lot of people had to him. They were very annoyed by him, and it's not surprising since this is Logan Paul. But PewDiePie also mentioned this YouTuber, whose name I forget. It's not even supposed to be a joke. I just genuinely forgot who this guy was. Who a few—
Yeah, I don't remember who it was. I just remember he was the train hopper guy.
A few months ago made a video where he was basically hopping onto trains and buses in Japan without paying, and when confronted about not paying, he would feign ignorance or run away from law enforcement. And that video was basically him—
And in the sad part, that kind of shit flies in Japan because they're a very non-confrontational culture. They don't like confrontation. They would rather just stick it out and deal with your bullshit until it reaches a boiling point. There was that guy, Johnny Salmonella, and he went into a construction site zone and the guys barely touched him and told him to get out, like really rudely, but he was overstepping that boundary way too hard. And even then he only got a soft punishment for that.
Filming a crime spree across Japan, and eventually that video would get taken down by YouTube for violating their community guidelines. But in the PewDiePie video, he also mentions or shows footage of Johnny Somali, who is definitely the face of the most recent wave of nuisance streamers to go to Japan to annoy people for attention and views.
He's like bothering people in the subway, and then this Asian-looking guy shows up.
You're not like. This guy thinks he's still in New York. Like, on the New York subway, it's normal to, like, have people screaming and shouting at each other every once in a while people are trying to ride the subway. Oh my god, it's that guy, isn't it? Oh, Lord. Anyway, this guy, in Japan, you're not even supposed to, like, take calls in the train, and you're supposed to be really polite. Like, if someone calls you, you're supposed to whisper answer into the phone and say, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm on the train right now. I will call you back as soon as possible. I'm really sorry. And when you hang up, you're supposed to bow and be really, really, like, sincere and apologetic to everyone in the, like, the cabin that you're in. And this person is yelling and they don't know what to do with him because they don't, like... They don't know what to do with him because they don't deal with them, man.
You know where I'm from? Where you from? I'm from
America.
You're from America?
Yes.
So am I.
You're from America.
Yeah, you're being obnoxious.
You know what we do to you?
What do you do?
We will do again.
Do what?
Hiroshima, Nagasaki. You understand?
Man, I would throat punch him for that, but these guys are doing way better than I would. I would have throat punched him. I don't care if I'm going to jail. Friday night, by the way. Yeah, it's not Friday. It's the frick.
Do you think I'm Japanese?
Where are you from?
I'm from America.
Where are you
It's funny. It's like going up to someone and being like in Germany and being like, ah, yes. Like saying some Hitler shit to them in their face and seeing what happens. I don't think they would tolerate that at all. Or talking about, I don't know, Pearl Harbor in America. If he was in New York, he would get a beating. That's why he doesn't do it in New York, because he knows he would get his ass beat.
from? What's your name?
Texas, buddy.
I love this guy. Texas, buddy. Yeehaw, mother.
Good.
Yo, wallahi, this is crazy.
Go minute. This is being so nice to him. Like, does not deserve it.
Acting like I'm a terrorist or something.
There you go. They said it. He is an actual terrorist. But he's been yelling Fukushima, Nagasaki. We will do it again. And it was like, I can't believe they treat me like I'm a terrorist.
of some kind?
Why is he even yelling Fukushima? Fukushima was a fucking nuclear accident caused by an earthquake. This guy can't even get his ignorant racist shit right.
Crazy. Why would they think that? Anyway, bomb Japan.
Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, so he got arrested.
So
he got
like
deported.
you.
I don't know if he's banned for life or anything like that, but I think it would be
I fucking hope he's banned for life. I actually can't believe they didn't just ban him outright.
really difficult for him to enter again, which is good. Get him out.
So after seeing very brief portions of that video, I think it's very clear the type of people PewDiePie is talking about when he refers to these annoying YouTubers. It's a very specific brand of nuisance streamers causing genuine problems in their stay at Japan. Now, of course, people just miss the point entirely because making fun of PewDiePie or attacking him is easy likes. I mean, you see stuff like this with nearly 10,000 likes saying, "Weeb who moved to Japan complaining about weebs visiting Japan."
Flag and profile on Twitter. Opinion absolutely disregarded.
Many such cases. This is more like a Twitter user complains about a YouTube video that they didn't watch. Many such cases. Here's another one from an infamous engagement farmer saying Japan is Wakanda for white people, which of course this is a stolen tweet. They're doing it for engagement farming, but this joke might be funny.
Didn't Elon say that they would ban engagement farming? Didn't they didn't he say that he would ban accounts that purposefully like engagement farm? Yeah, he says a lot of things, but they don't actually do anything.
First glance, but if you give it like one brain cell of thought, it completely collapses because Wakanda is not a real place. So this attempt at a joke doesn't really make sense at all. But of course, people point out, people really forgot about Johnny Somali and his sidekick, huh? And yeah, people are intentionally doing that because he is PewDiePie. Okay, PewDiePie derangement syndrome is a very real thing. He hasn't been on Twitter for years, and people...
He hasn't been on YouTube, like, seriously in years. He basically took, like, a informal hiatus since his wife got pregnant. Even before that, I think when they got married, it was really starting to tone down.
People are still going after him. They're quite literally
man.
screaming into the void because they can't stop thinking about him. In fact, this began many years ago when various media outlets were constantly attacking him and accusing him of crazy things. In fact, if you saw this image, you knew you were about to read a terrible hit piece on PewDiePie. They loved using this image of him. And that would transcend into actual...
And this is why he moved to Japan, by the way. Because people like that, if he moved to anywhere in the world, there would be people harassing him. No joke. I genuinely think so. Like, he would not be able to live a normal life. I wouldn't move to Japan because I don't think I would be able to assimilate well enough. I mean, good for him that he thinks he can, but didn't he get his home robbed in England? Yeah, he got robbed. People stalked him. People gang stalked him. It was weird.
Viewers and users on social media who have continued to hate PewDiePie every time he takes a breath for years and years now. And you can see some of the deranged responses to this latest video by PewDiePie. This user saying, ethno-nationalist Swedish Nazi weeb. Let's run that again.
Bro, you have a communist hammer and sickle in your fucking username. What are you waffling on about?
Ethno-nationalist Swedish Nazi weeb complaining about probably other ethno-nationalist Nazi weebs in Japan is the funniest stuff ever. Ah, yes. Very, very reasonable opinion and take on this issue. Here's another.
Oh my god. I was literally about to say, are you under 18? And the guy has a bio saying, 18-year-old South Asian Marxist F word. I can't repeat it on stream, but holy fuck, you are actually unironically such a loser. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? I can't. I hate kids, man. But under 18 fucking banned. Does it rhyme with maggot? Yes, that F word. What is that? They've been on Twitter. What? Is this a troll? Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't tell anymore. This is so bad.
Another one saying, PewDiePie hates immigration, huh? Not surprised. Not surprised. This issue has nothing to do with that. This is about tourists coming.
Is this another one? Hold on. I'm gonna start like writing these down. Ime Joshi Slim. Another under 18er. If I had to guess, yes. But judging by the amount of memes and reposts of really like new age cartoons, yes. Oh, and they're complaining about the DLC. Oh, yeah, this is definitely a child. They reposted they quote tweeted the new Elden Ring picture that they posted on the official Twitter and says, "Helmet looks stupid." It's definitely a child. Definitely. Where's their complaint? They said the helmet looks ugly, and I'm like, okay, man. Yeah, this is like engagement farming or something.
To Japan to annoy people for content, but of course they're trying to confuse the issue so they can hate on PewDiePie. Here's another one saying, noted Nazi dog whistler does a dog whistle. Now, I always say this, when someone unironically uses the term dog whistle, you're probably dealing with someone who has a very bad take, okay? It is a dog whistle for a bad take you're about to see, okay?
A dog whistle for existing. By the way, I don't know why that TTS didn't go through. It didn't appear on my stream elements. Yep, another child. Yep. Man, people are so weird. The more flags in your bio, the more I disregard your opinion. This is crazy. Instagram. Yep. Yeah, this actually unironically tracks.
And this idea of a...
On that note, guys, this stream gives T3 subs to anyone under the age of 18, so at a mod for your reward.
Yeah, I think Stream Elements is lagging, by the way, so keep the DTS on the slow one today. I think the bot's taking the shit. Yo, what up, Viper? How's it going? Hello. Yeah, I don't want to pull up this person's Instagram because it would be considered bullying, but it's public and it's linked to their Twitter, and you take like a good look at them and you're like, yeah, this makes sense.
Nazi
this makes
dog
a
whistle.
lot of sense.
What part of his video are you claiming is this dog whistle? The part where he says the main point being raised is that you should respect other cultures when you're visiting them? Is that the dog whistle? I'm lost here. Where is the dog whistle in this video? And he's addressed other outrageous claims that he is catering to all these dog whistles. People try to cancel him for doing the OK sign. People try to label the bro fist as a hate symbol and all sorts of crazy things. And he's responded to...
Dude, I used to bro fist my friends when we would watch Happy Wheels. When we would finish watching an episode, we would bro fist each other because we'd be like, all right, see you guys next time. See you, bro fist. Ha, PewDiePie. And I was I guess that was racist or something, according to these people.
To this before and said
Holy
a very
shit.
fair point. When you are trying to demonize and label things
like
as
kids,
hate symbols
man.
and dog whistles and all this, when they're not, when they're genuine, just innocent gestures and things, you are empowering actual racists and white supremacists.
Yep.
You are giving
True.
them power by letting them
Chat,
claim
let's
something that's not even
Chat, let's empower each other. Let's brofist right now. I'm doing it at the screen. Brofist. Ooh. Boom.
theirs.
Now you're a racist.
You're trying to claim something like a brofist as a dog whistle, even though it's not. You're giving power to genuine bigots, and people on Twitter don't actually care about that. They just care about virtue signaling about someone they don't like on the internet. Now, here's another tweet saying, didn't you harass an Indian channel and have your subscribers racially harass them because they were going to replace you as the #1 subscriber?
A flag and profile picture, opinion disregarded.
To on YouTube. Well, here's the issue. This needs some proof right here about these racial...
Yeah, the T-Series thing, that was a complete fucking meme, man. And T-Series is also an extremely horrible corpo company that exists in India. It's not, like, it's not Indian people, like, as a flagship whole. It's generalizing. It's still a fucking corpo. You should hate corpos regardless of where they come from. Yeah, they were scummy little fucks that fucking view-botted and encouraged, what was it called? Like, botting comments as well. Yeah, it was a mega corpo. They had billions of dollars. He also said never to harass him. I'm sure he did because he didn't want to get into trouble. Corpos are not your fucking friends, man. Fucking hate that shit.
Campaigns that he's leading that never happened, but also, didn't you harass an Indian channel? Oh, some small foreign channel? You mean T-Series, right? Right now, I believe the biggest channel in the world, the next biggest is Mr. Beast. T-Series, the same one that makes around $9 million in ad revenue every single month.
Shit.
A Indian conglomerate that is trying to absorb and monopolize all of Indian entertainment under one YouTube channel for their own financial gain. That is the poor channel that he was trying to...
8.6 million. That's approximate. It could be more than that. Holy.
In subscribers. That's the person and the entity we're supposed to feel bad for. It's absolutely crazy. I think this quote is the only reasonable one I could find saying this. People in the quote retweets. Isn't this what PewDiePie does? Ah, yes. Going around and harassing people in Japan is just the same as moving there and assimilating to the culture. Yeah. This is the only genuinely sane response.
This is what PewDiePie does. Except he actually is professional and very respectful. Barely posts videos, but he is totally the same as Johnny SmugAlana.
You can find in the quotes. And if you want to feel good, this has 26,000 likes, so at least there's some normal people on Twitter. But the amount of disingenuous attacks that he has received as a result of this video is insane, but it's not too surprising. And like I said, he's not even on Twitter anymore, so they are quite literally screaming into the void. But that's just part of the game. They want attention, they want likes. That is their dopamine farm. That is their main purpose in life. And that's going to continue because they have nothing else going on for them.
Type 1 if you hate Twitter.
But that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time.
Absolute shithole of a website. No matter how you put it. Yeah. Disgusting. Foul social media website. X? No, I refuse to call it X. You can suck my left nut. We hate it, but we use it. I mean, I fucking have to. Unfortunately, I have to play the game. Rate video rev! Call it X. X this. Zitter sounds like shitter. I would prefer to call it Zitter than fucking Twitter, or not Twitter, X. Don't even use Twitter, thanks for that. You're welcome, man. I'm exposing you to my horrifying reality. Xitter, Xeet, and Rigzeet. Alana, are you into white men? I am into all men. I love all women and men. We have a chance, poggers. Even cavemen? Yes! Massive piss. Yo, Ozzy, thank you! Let him talk. I'm just fucking yapping. I'm yapping. Oh, my shoulder. Oh, my shoulder. Half gay pilled? No, I'm not bisexual, just for the record. I like women's bodies, but I would never want to be with a woman. Like, in a relationship. I just think women are hot. Piss. Massive piss. Ad incoming? Yeah, get fricked. Yo, Zio, thank you! For the record, I just want to put it out there. So people don't say, oh, she said she loves women! I mean, I love women in my own way. Rest early if you need. I'll try and push a bit further. I'll try and push. Maybe for another hour. Massive piss. Sex with men? Sex is disgusting. Why can't we just hold hands? Yo, Sagging Terror! Wait, that's a terrifying name. Sagging Terror. Hey man, I think some dudes are hot, but I'm not gay. But if Henry Cavill said to bend over, I don't know if I could say no. Yeah, but if you said no to him, he'd be like, oh, okay, that's fine. Cause he's a gentleman like that. He would never. Holding hands is underrated. Shu said it best. There is nothing better than like someone protecting you. Like when a man puts himself, like if you're walking on the sidewalk and he's walking on the outside so that he gets hit by a car first and then you get hit by a car second. Oh, that's so romantic. That's very sweet. Yeah. Men getting hit by cars first is the best. The masculine urge to get hit by a car. Too bad he'd be dead. Yeah, but he'd be dead for me. And then I die second because the second car's gonna come and slam me in the fucking butthole. I prefer the old notion of letting the woman enter the room first in case of an assassin. Wait, that's not what it's supposed to do, man. You're supposed to let in the lady because it's polite, not because you want to die first. Oh shit, this guy is fucking ladies first, a Basaja, and then she gets fucking hit in the head. Is that Max Mofo? I don't know. Is it? Sorry, I like yapping. Ooh, a fucking Act-Man video, poggers. No, he's a point. Yeah, let him cook. Ah, a woman. Ah, a random cook chatter that made his account 2 days ago. How terrifying. The Xbox. The X-cock. Alexa, compress Xbox's balls. I'm about to blow. Watched this earlier. This came out like yesterday. No, wait, today. Alexa, release the Roomba. Cortana? No, that's too advanced for me. Xbox on. Xbox. Massage my testicles. Xbox, explode his nuts. Alexa, strap some dynamite to his back and blow his back out. Cortana? Wait, Cortana, is that for Windows? I forget. Yeah, that's for Windows, is it not? Bum, 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 bum. Not the nuts! Why not? The Roomba comment actually made my Alexa try to respond. Good. Alexa, say... Wait. Alexa, type in the Twitch chat what your social security number is and the last 3 digits of your credit card. Alexa, put on massive lube gallon into Amazon.com and put it in my shopping list and purchase it. Right now. I told her to stop listening. God damn it! Fucking shit. Yeah, the 55 gallon of drum of lube. Man, what the fuck am I talking about? You're just scared that I will buy a massive drum of lube. Someone just got a drum of lube ordered. Good. Alexa, become a hot AI woman so I can frick you. This is why AI is advancing at such a fast rate. Because everyone just wants to pork a robot. They want to put their pee-pee in it. Hi, Darkblade! Hello! Bixby, delete homework folder. Guys, did you actually use a homework folder for your corn when you were little? No. I just called it porn. No. Really? Oh, okay. Mine said gay porn. Mine said gay porn. Yeah, they'll know. They won't look in there. They would never look in there. Dude, I made the mistake of opening my brother's computer one time. And he had a folder called art. And I clicked in there and it was like a what is it called? Manual for drawing hentai big booby girls. No, I'm not kidding. It was technically art, but he torrented an entire like physical copy that was like, you know, not faxed. What am I talking about? Like copied in, and it was just big booby girls that, like, you know, that he could draw. And I was like, damn, I wonder if he's gooned to this. Nah, I didn't actually think that. I never thought of my brother that way, but I did think like, this is kind of weird. This is kind of strange. He was making his own goon work. Yeah, probably, but it's funny because like I didn't think much of it at the time, but when I like thought about it like a couple of years later, I was like, huh, those are some big titty girls in that book. What was it called? I don't know, like how to draw hentai art or something. I don't remember what it was called. It was like it was censored and it wasn't like too extreme. It was probably like something like Master Guide to like drawing the female figure or something. I don't know. It was a pretty normal book, but it wasn't like super, you know, lewd, I guess. Anyway, what am I yapping on about? Oh yeah, Xbox. Smug bro sounds giga. Don't say that. Don't say that. It'll give him an ego. Alright, time for React! React. Shit. There we go. Alright. The never-ending decline of the sex box. I mean the Xbox.
nothing that's more difficult for me than disappointing the Xbox community.
Xbox has been in the freaking dirt for years now. And at this point, I don't know what it's going to take for these suckers to start finally picking up the broken pieces and rebuilding themselves back up.
I remember I didn't think that the Xbox Connect was a good product, and all the Xbox Andies at my school at the time were always coping and saying it was a good product. Like, it was a good, like, thing that they made. And I was like, dude, it has barely any good games. There was like maybe one or two that were like tolerable, and it was always like half broken and shit. I'm pretty sure the PlayStation toy thingy was better than that. Piss. Massive piss. I never knew anyone with a Kinect. I did. I knew a few kids that had them because it came out and it was super hype, but then it turned out to be like ass.
Into the brand that we used to know with the Xbox 360.
They shut down not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 studios.
And
that's
that means
sad.
that Xbox has now closed more studios than it's released games this year.
Way I see it.
Wait, that's actually insane. And it's what, only almost June? Oh my god, man.
Best thing we can do is let the week go. Move on, get our money, start over.
This is a studio that was on the rise. You can tell they're very talented. They knocked it out of the park with Hi-Fi Rush, gave Xbox...
I don't understand why they let them go, but then I also didn't understand why Blizzard let go 800 people from their company after saying that they shattered, what is it called? Like, profit expectations for that year. Yeah.
Some of the best press they've received in a while. And what does Microsoft do? Gaming.
And the Game Award goes to Hi-Fi Rush.
Not that you care too much about that.
Yep.
Rats.
When Tango wants to go do Hi-Fi, when everybody probably thought they were doing Evil Within 3, I want to give the teams the creative platform to go and push their ability, push their aspiration.
Yeah, but Hi-Fi also sold really well. Like, I don't understand. Enshittification. That was a really good word from that video we watched. Enshittification. I just don't get it, man. And by the way, there's a lot of games that had games, or game studios that had games that they published that turned out to suck. And then the next game after that, they improved. So, like, closing down studios just because their game didn't do well kills creativity as well. Hi-Fi made them have a record number of Xbox game subscriptions. The game was a masterpiece. Yeah, I've heard a lot of praise from that. I never played it, but I heard a lot of people liked it. Because they weren't wonders was genuine and calling a successful year, probably were scared of the costs. The falling quarter had to minimize costs. Yeah, we saw the graph with Niji where they had like a really good quarter, and then the next quarter after that, it was like a really sharp fall off. People underestimate how much corpos care about that kind of stuff. They want it to always go up. Even when it's stagnant, they hate that kind of stuff.
You're all liars, and all goodwill is now completely thrown out the window.
Liars.
I am now back to being extremely skeptical about Xbox.
So the idea of flushing a humongous amount of their pool of talent down the toilet right now at a time when they need games more than ever, it's
Ooh, they're behind Pony. They're behind Phony. Uh-oh.
Absurd. It's beyond absurd.
It feels like the final straw. I've never seen this much criticism and negativity surrounding Xbox right now because of what they've just done.
It's not that hyperbolic to say that Xbox did die a little bit. It died in my heart a little bit.
I don't get you. Don't get you no more.
Microsoft is in a situation where I really feel like they have no idea what to actually do with their brand anymore.
Oh, the doubting. The doubting.
When you have a successful studio, when you have a successful game, and you still get completely shut down.
You did everything right.
Everybody laid off. You did everything.
I don't understand. I'm still mind blown by that, man. I don't understand that at all. A successful game just completely just thrown into the gutter. They can't ever make a sequel ever again. At least not that I know of. Awards don't make money, microtransactions do. But they made money! Someone just said they had a really good year of buying subscriptions to the Game Pass because of Hi-Fi Rush. So that's what they want, no?
Everything right. What does that tell future people that work for Microsoft, that get purchased by Microsoft?
Means no one's safe.
If these two aren't
safe, yeah,
with a $3 trillion company backing them, nobody is safe. Nobody in the games industry is safe. No studio you love is safe. Everyone is at risk of being shut down.
It's just good business. This is a world where nothing is solved.
Like, you the dog does the command of what the master wants, and then the master doesn't give them the treat anyway, and then puts them outside for being a bad dog. Like, how do you think that makes a person feel that they put in so much effort, made a quality game, made the money, and then they're like, nah, man. Nah.
Someone once told me time is a flat circle.
What's up, everybody? This is the Act Man here, and today,
Hello,
in this video, you will learn why the Xbox brand is failing, why they're not producing or releasing many top-tier titles anymore, how Phil Spencer's Game Pass business model is inherently flawed, and why nearly all of the major franchises from the 360 era are either dead on life support or taking an indefinite vacation.
Dead Rising was such a bad game. Not the first one, I meant like the one that came out recently. Holy crap, that game was so bad.
Happy times. Today you will learn why the Xbox continues its never-ending decline. Are you ready to stop being a casual? Studies show that 9 out of 10 gamers who install Opera GX will not only touch glass, but feel the warmth of a woman's touch. Within the
That's
first
such a
month,
lie.
scholars believe this is because Opera GX is the best internet browser
Such
for gamers.
a liar.
GX gives you an insane amount of customization in your browsing experience.
This guy's good at
With
glazing.
GX mods,
Lying.
there are thousands to choose from, and I immediately picked the Dark Souls.
Nice.
Because I have gotten good. These mods change everything from keyboard sounds, themes, and the color of your browser. You can install as many mods as you like, mix and match between them.
What
and swap
is that?
easily.
Wait,
it's
what?
super simple, and it makes Opera GX stand out amongst the hordes of generic internet browsers. One of Opera's coolest features is GX
The
Corner.
gamer
Conveniently found
browser
on the
chat.
sidebar, GX Corner keeps track of tons of upcoming games, their release dates. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, hell yeah. It also shows games that are on sale, new
Chat, I use
trailers for
Firefox.
recently announced titles, and the latest news in the world of gaming. Opera GX is perfect
It's
for
true,
me
I
because
shook hands with my therapist today, a woman. Thanks Opera GX.
Wow, thank you for telling the class that.
I like staying up to date on everything that's going on, and GX Corner keeps all of this important stuff in one place so I don't need to open 100 different tabs for it. It's time to get a browser that's as cool as you are, and you can download it using my link in the description and pinned comment. Download and use Opera GX today, and thank you Opera for sponsoring this video.
Opera, more like schmopera.
When I made this video 4 years ago, I thought 4 years later things would get better. They have not. Recently, IGN reported that Microsoft is shutting down multiple studios, including Arcane Austin, developers of Redfall, Alpha Dog Games.
That I can justify. However, I still am in the firm belief that sometimes you have to fail to make a fucking good game. I hate it that because of corpos and them needing money and not wanting to invest into failures to lead to greatness, like Blizzard, for example, their first game sucked ass. Their first game, I forget what it was called, but it was the one before the Vikings one. It did not pop off and do very well. Vikings did well, and then Warcraft was their, like, you know, the pinnacle. Blackthorn, I can't remember what the name of the fucking game was. FromSoft made that ninja game on Xbox. Did that suck butts? Rock and Roll Racing? I think it was. it didn't suck ass, but it wasn't like groundbreaking or anything. It just didn't do as well as I thought they wanted it to, so they just became better.
And Roundhouse Studios, but most notably, the developers of Ghostwire Tokyo, Evil Within 1 and 2, and Hi-Fi Rush were shut down. Tango Gameworks. This is a character-defining choice for Microsoft and Xbox. When faced with this moral dilemma, they did not tag along with John. They went back for the money. This is, of course, devastating for the people who work at these studios, but Microsoft was there to make us chuckle a little bit by launching a brand new controller. Feel the burn.
So, you want to know what...
Feel the burn. Wait, that's almost like a slap in the face, man. I wouldn't... that can't be, like, they didn't do that on purpose, did they, chat?
I can feel it.
But to all the unfortunate developers who were laid off, at least Microsoft is giving you this fancy backpack and some swag.
Wow.
Bro, are you for real? You want merch from the company that just laid you off? Now, if your brain is...
in Blizzard, they laid off people and gave them, like, Blizzard Battle Balance. They gave them money instead of, like, a severance cut or severance pay. Whatever that term is, I can't remember. I've never been, like, fired like that, so I don't know what the term is. It's like when you get severance, when you get let go and they give you a little bit of, like, money. I had a tech company I worked for did the same thing when I got laid off. That is such a spit in the face. I fucking hate that. Such a insulting way of letting someone go. Severance package? Yeah, that.
It's hurting already. Don't worry, the pain is going to get much worse, to the point where
boy.
you too will develop a tumor so debilitating that you qualify for a position in Xbox leadership. It's going to take time to fully understand how mind-boggling these shutdowns are, and what a terrible impact this is likely to have on Microsoft and Xbox in the future. Well, in my opinion, Xbox has had 11 great, phenomenal years, and 11 years of getting shit-faced at the bar, constantly telling everyone they're gonna be back on top. And I think I've finally seen through all the lies and deception that I've been told by Xbox leadership. The stuff that I bought into, I think I've finally unplugged from all of that. Xbox has become so far detached from what initially drew me to it that I can't even describe what the brand is anymore. I can tell you what it used to be. Xbox was the console that proved we Americans could do it too. Not just the Japanese, we could do it too. Xbox was a place for the...
I mean, Xbox 360 did have a disastrous, like, launch. But, if you remember correctly, we watched the video that he made before this. Oh. Big piss. Something. Massive piss. Hey, don't do that. Oh, no, I got the whole gross. Oh man, I dropped it. It's got dog fur all over because I dropped it on the carpet. Oh my god, wait, what? Fancy pissing with a 20 gifted! What the frick? Why did you do that? Just as I fucking try to clean this off too. Thank you so much! I dropped something and it fell, and now it's coated in dog hair. It's this like nail cream that I use. I was putting it on my finger. Ew, it's got fucking dog hair everywhere. Ew. Ugh. What was I saying? Oh, it was the guy that had to deal with the red Xbox ring of death, and instead of throwing in the towel, he said he took the L of like $1 billion to make people happy for recalls instead of just having them deal with it. That was a big deal. They took the L. Yeah, and he said that the PR, the positive PR from letting people refund the Xbox Rings of Death would be better than letting the company crumble under pressure, which was a big W.
Wackiest, most creative niche games, a stunning variety that covered pretty much every genre imaginable, from snowboarding to boat combat. Xbox was a massive innovator in online gaming, couch co-op, graphics, fidelity, performance, and it pushed the technical limitations of the time. But if you ask me to describe what Xbox is now, I would say it's not Xbox. This is Microsoft Gaming. Welcome to Microsoft Gaming. Would you like to purchase one entertainment product? And even Seamus Blackley, the creator of the original Xbox, laments this revelation as well.
Wait, the original Xbox creator, the pensive emoji, no!
Today, Xbox is like an amorphous blob, an all-consuming void hell-bent on assimilating as many studios as possible to throw their games on Game Pass and then discard the studios. In other words, Majin Buu. Today, Xbox is a brand that can't see past its own nose. They can't see anything beyond immediate, short-term gain. Because the Activision Blizzard acquisition was $70 billion. That is putting some eyes on Xbox and what they're doing. They need to start producing results. Xbox leader.
I can't wait for what's gonna. I kind of want to. If I could ask like a time traveler one thing in the future, I want to know what happens in like 10-15 years. What happens to gaming? It would really solidify my, like, I guess, stance on what could possibly go wrong. Like, will it get better? I kind of doubt it, but I kind of want to see what happens.
Leadership is in a tight spot.
No, I would not ask for lottery numbers, no.
And they're sabotaging their own efforts to foster long-term successful IPs. You see, Microsoft has all these different studios that they've acquired, and they have huge pools of talent under their umbrella. But isn't it odd that a $3 trillion software company could have so much trouble creating software? Seriously, man, why is every single Xbox game I'm excited for delayed, rebooted, going through development?
Because they have 9,000 people working on a single game, and then they're also working on other games, so it's all over the place and everything gets delayed, and one guy just like cooking up like 10 different games. He's got his hand in like the cookie jar for this game, for this game, for this game, for this game, and they're all juggling this shit. And it's corpo business emails and all the problems that come with that. Like, have you guys worked in a corporate like company or like office? That's what it's like, except it's for video games.
Development troubles or announced 5 years ago and then never talked about again? Well, I'll answer that question later in this video. The point is, the one studio that seemingly had their shit together, Tango Gameworks, a studio based in Japan, a market that Xbox has consistently failed to break into, who just released a Game Award winning, critically acclaimed title. This is the studio you get rid of? Excuse me one moment.
Ow, that looks like it hurts.
Nope. Still doesn't make sense. I didn't kill enough brain cells.
Congratulations, sir! You have just given me my $1 million!
Huh, great. Well, what do I win?
Nothing! Now get out!
This is way too on the nose. Holy.
What?
Get the fuck out!
If we reduce the number of employees for better short-term financial results, employee morale will decrease. I sincerely doubt employees who fear that they may be laid off will be able to develop software titles that could impress people around the world. Where did this quote come from? Well, would you look at that? It's former Nintendo CEO Satoru Iwata.
This guy took a pay cut, or was it the guy before him? I forget which one of the Nintendo CEOs or presidents. He took a pay cut because he said that because his employees, he didn't want to scare his employees, and firing them made him so upset that he said he took a pay cut. It was Bowser? No, it was the one before that. I forget which one, but it doesn't matter. He's a Giga Chat for that one. Google says Iwata. Okay, so it was Iwata.
Who said this after taking a 50% pay cut after
yeah. That's okay. Yeah, never mind. He brought it up.
Financially disastrous launch of the Wii U, so he wouldn't have to lay off any staff. Anybody at Microsoft or Xbox willing to take a pay cut to keep this incredible studio around? Anybody? Anyone?
You and Microsoft Games CEO Phil Spencer have been raising kind of the alarm that the video game industry is just not growing, and there's a real need to figure out how to reverse that. What's causing
boo? Make video games that don't suck ass. Boo! Get off the stage.
Issue, and how does Xbox turn it around?
Yeah, the last year or so,
In video games, largely the industry's been flat.
Is that who I think it is? Why, yes, it's Capcom, celebrating their 7th consecutive year of record high profits. They're making more money than they ever have before in the company's 44-year history.
That's crazy. I did not know that they were doing that well. Yeah, the Monster Hunter that's gonna come out soon, that's gonna be really big as well.
What's their secret?
Making good video games?
Video game sales?
It's impossible!
What's this? Salary increases for all employees?
What?
Surely Capcom has to be like a $4 trillion company to afford such extravagant treatment for their employees and staff, right? Oh God, oh no, oh holy shit, oh this.
Oh geez.
This is what you don't get, Xbox and Microsoft. The words in these 2 articles. This is also why you haven't and why you will probably never break into the Japanese market. Make good product, sell product, make money back, pay employees. Employees who make good product are happy and keep working on next product. Slow down there, Ackman. Slow too.
Guys, at Blizzard, they would have rather given the employees benefits that involved Blizzard balances and bonuses using Blizzard balance, like the currency, like the putting it into your account so you can buy more games and more skins, than giving them pay raises. And these people work in California, in LA. Not LA, sorry, Irvine, California. That you have to move to work at Blizzard. And they pay you like shit. They got paid in essentially V-Bucks? Yes. Same with the severance pay. They would offer them severance pays in Roblox dollars. Yeah. Yeah, would you want to work for them? This is a common trait in the industry. Paying people dog shit because of the name brand, say Blizzard. Oh wow, you work at Blizzard? That's amazing. What do they pay you? $100,000 a year? No, just like 50K. Oh, but you work for Blizzard, right? Yeah.
Complicated, okay? Microsoft, being as big as they are, probably thinks they can toss out whoever they want and throw a bunch of money at a replacement, and that solves the issue.
I just don't think we're all interchangeable. I think things change when you change the people. That's why my motto is always be nice to the goose, is because I think the goose that lays the golden egg, it's not the egg that you need to care about, it's the goose, and the goose is the team.
We're seriously talking about mistakes that continue to be made. Since 2007, Microsoft is notorious for killing every golden goose they get their hands on. Phil Spencer
This is why I have no hope in Blizzard turning around. I really don't. It makes me sad, and I love, like, if I could go back in time and be like, don't fucking sell to Activision and don't sell to Microsoft, I would have begged them and pleaded and cried on my knees, please. But no, they sold off, man.
Praised Hi-Fi Rush and said that players could expect to see more AAA titles from Japan. What is going on, Phil?
What is happening to us?
I don't know.
This is the first of many problems with the Tango shutdown. Microsoft is once again closing the doors on the Japanese market. Now, only Japanese developers who want to commit seppuku are likely to work with them. This is all besides the point that Tango Gameworks was extremely talented. They were founded by Shinji Mikami for Leon Kennedy's sake, the genius behind Resident Evil 4. What did he—
Resident Evil 4 was a good Resident Evil. I played through the remake. It was good.
You have to say about Tango's shutdown?
It's fun.
Sad. Here's the thing, not every studio is capable of tackling different genres to the same level of success. A lot of them get stuck doing the same thing. So when a studio like Tango is able to swap from horror to action rhythm beat 'em up, and it turns out amazing, you've got some serious talent and creativity over there. You should nurture this golden goose, and you strangled it again. But let's hear Microsoft's side of the story, because there has to be a good explanation for this, right? So Matt Booty is the head of Xbox Games.
Matt Booty? Jeez, the jokes write themselves, chat.
Studios, and he was the one who sent out the email.
Wait, his name is actually Matt Booty. I thought his name was Matt Booty. Nah, come on, man. Matt Booty, head of Xbox Games. Bro, I would change my fucking name. You cannot. Nah. Bad Booty.
To staff informing
It's
them
not
of the
like booty, it
shutdowns.
is booty,
Today
like
I'm
booty
sharing
cheeks.
changes we are making to our Bethesda and ZeniMax teams. These changes are grounded in prioritizing high impact.
What the hell was that? Hold on, what? Oh, wait.
Hell no, I would name my kid Max.
Max Booty. Not funny. Should have named him Kick. Kick Booty. Kick Ass. Get it?
Titles, and further investing in Bethesda's portfolio of blockbuster games. I posted this video at the perfect time. It's just like I told you. They're going bigger games, bigger budgets, doubling down on established IPs, no new creative ideas, just stick with what's safe. We're gonna make fewer games with longer development times. Yes! Yes! The release schedule was too fast for Xbox's first-party titles. We slow it down more. Fun fact, video game production cycles have gotten so long that if a big-budget game studio started working on a brand new project today, it would likely be for the PS6. Fuck yes, I'm so excited for this game that had a cringy trailer 4 years ago and haven't heard anything since. I'm so fucking hyped for it. Wait a second. Prioritizing high-impact titles.
Also, pre-orders. Pre-orders, can you imagine? The console's not out yet, and then they put in pre-orders for a console that doesn't even exist yet for a game that is being made for that console that's not out yet. I don't know, I can see that happening.
Bizarre terminology I've never heard before. That's what it is, because they wanted to have a high impact on Game Pass subscriptions, which have been declining steadily recently. Surely Microsoft isn't putting all their eggs in one basket and betting big on Game Pass, right?
Right.
To double down on these franchises and invest to build new ones requires us to look across the business to identify the opportunities best positioned for success. Do you have dementia? You're looking to invest in successful new IPs? Does he know? This is head of Xbox Game Studios, and he doesn't even know what Hi-Fi Rush is? What?
I love that. That is just so apt. It's like the people that play the games, like, they don't even play their own games. They just don't play their games. They just shit them out. Like, I understand you don't have the time in your day to play all the games in your studio, but not even knowing what Hi-Fi Rush is, even though it's under your, like, banner, that's mind-blowing. That's like going to a butcher and them saying, yeah, I don't know what part of the cow that is, I just sell it to you. What do you mean? You're the butcher, you make it! Like, huh? Huh?
Yes, fuck, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It's starting to make sense now. Everything's coming together exactly as I planned.
All makes sense now. No, it damn well doesn't.
But on the real, this is a really bad sign when, like, the same day you're shutting down a studio you're looking for, you say you're looking for studios, just like the one you shut down. So you can't really trust Xbox leadership when they say stuff like this. And what you'll find throughout a lot of their statements is that they contradict their actions all the fucking time. Also, we have to look across the business to identify the best opportunities. You don't have to. Just look at a tweet from your vice president of marketing. Hi-Fi Rush was a breakout hit for us and our players in all key measurements and expectations. We couldn't be happier with what the team at Tango delivered.
So then why did you lay him off? What if it comes out that, like, they laid him off? I just want to, if I could be a fly on the wall, man. I just doesn't make any sense, man.
Delivered with this surprise release. Overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam and Metacritic. Best audio design at the Game Awards. This is like getting straight A's and your principal says you need to be held back in school. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
We're making these tough decisions to create capacity to increase investment in other parts of our portfolio and focus on our priority games.
Bethesda that brings our games to market. Bethesda makes shit games though. Like, what do you mean?
Tough decisions? We have
Yeah,
more
why
than
did
enough
they
money
ask
to
Bethesda?
buy all of you, but not enough money to keep you. Actually, JK, we do have money to open a brand new sweatshop a week after closing 4 studios. What the fuck is happening? As we look to the future, there's an impressive lineup of games on the horizon. In 2024 alone, we have DLC, new game, DLC. I love how Matt doesn't
We love DLC. We love slop.
even mention Hellblade 2, a game that Microsoft isn't promoting at all and releases in like...
He made this video earlier. He doesn't even know about it yet.
Now?
Yeah,
As we look to
now.
the future, there's an impressive lineup of games on
Hellblade.
the horizon. There sure is. I'm really excited for that Perfect Dark reboot. Oh, Perfect Dark reboot, still in very rough state. A big protracted mess. But I'm sure a new
Holy
trailer
crap.
for Fable
4 years for a game like that.
is coming around the corner. I mean, that was one of my favorite RPGs on the original Xbox. Development is slow due to Playground's inexperience with RPGs. Fantastic. What about State of Decay?
Why do you hire a studio then that doesn't know how to make... Oh my god, I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm. Yeah, let's hire a studio that makes MMOs to make a puzzle game. Okay.
Decay 3, that's looking pretty good, isn't it? Treble development with State of Decay 3.
Huh.
Okay, do we get any games? Any games? Ah, Rare. They're working on something new, right? Everyone, don't expect Rare's gorgeous new IP to launch anytime soon. It's been rebooted.
Oh boy.
Okay. Microsoft owns Obsidian. And Obsidian always comes in clutch. I bet
No,
their
it
new game
doesn't, man.
Avowed has been rebooted several times. Now you know why Matt Booty is saying they have incredible games on the horizon, but lists 3 DLCs and 1 game. But speaking of Fable, remember when Microsoft shut down Lionhead Studios and they were like, it was
I cannot forgive them for that. I cannot forgive them for shutting down Lionhead. Lionhead made Black and White and Black and White too. It's atrocious. Sad.
one of the biggest missteps.
We acquired Lionhead in 2006, shut it down in 2016.
Yep.
A couple years later, we reflected back on that experience. What did we learn? How do we not repeat our same mistakes?
Then you've learned nothing.
What makes someone a failure is not the act of failing, but learning nothing from it. You have learned nothing with all the studio shutdowns. Xbox leadership continues to fail, learn nothing, and keep making the same mistakes decade after decade.
And people still give them money. That's the terrifying part to me, chat. That they make mistakes like this and people just continuously make money. We are the minority, chat. All the people in Asmongold's chat that are always bitching about, you know, big corpa, blah, 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 blah. We don't matter. We are the minority. There's maybe like 5 to 10% of us in the industry like that consume video games to this level. And then there's the normies who have zero idea what they're talking about and they just buy slop. So like, what's the point? Do we just become drones, chat? NPCs?
Kate, Splatoon is a great example of how if you foster a sleeper hit, it can become an enormous franchise all on its own. At Xbox, if you make a sleeper hit, they fire you. If buying games doesn't support the studio, give me one good reason to buy a single Microsoft game ever again. Well said. Does Xbox even remember how the PS3 managed to pull ahead? Remember when Uncharted 2 was such a sensation that gave back the prestige Sony needed to make their console a necessity? Notice how there's a 2? Because Naughty Dog was allowed to make a sequel that was a bigger hit. It's funny you say that because the real reason Tango was shut down is because they were pitching a sequel and wanted to hire more staff. What?
No, my my god, man. You cannot do that, bros. Oh, he comes forth to the mafia boss at Microsoft and he's like, so, what do you want? He's like, can I have maybe like 20 more people? No. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to my cubicle. And then he just says, like, you know what? Fuck this guy. Fire him.
Just say that you only meant well. According to an article from Jason Schreier, Tango was in the process of pitching a sequel. Matt Booty praised Hi-Fi Rush, but did not specify why the studio was shut down. Booty said that the company's studios had been spread too thin, like peanut butter on bread.
Oh. Yeah, spread too thin to make Call of Duty 59 spread booty cheeks.
Red.
I feel thin, sort of stretched like butter scraped.
Yeah, becomes the second ever $3 trillion company after laying off 1,900 people. That's interesting.
Too much bread.
Booty added that the shutdown of Arcane Austin was not connected.
I had to buy 5 yachts instead of 9. Chad, I'm gonna need to buy 3 yachts next year instead of 10. My heart can't take this. I need the yachts, chat.
To the performance of Redfall. So we have two polar opposites. We have a complete flop, and we have a critically acclaimed borderline masterpiece.
Yeah, this makes no sense.
Both studios behind them are shut down, and it's not because of how they performed. Jason writes, both Tango and Arcane were looking to hire additional staff as they pitched new projects, which Booty and Braff suggested was the main factor behind their closures. Just further evidence of how disposable you are if you work for Microsoft. I've already talked about the massive fucking contracting issues they have with hiring staff and not keeping them on long enough to learn the engine and code that they're working with on a game. But Jesus, man.
Yeah, that also blows my mind. I remember reading about that. Getting hired to learn something that takes time and then getting upset because you're not producing work fast enough or good enough. Oh my god, dude. Corpo's terribly brain dead. Yes. I guys, this is the end stage of late stage capitalism. People sell off the product because they don't want to work it anymore. So they sell it off to the highest bidder. They retire with millions of dollars. And then people get pushed out continuously from making what make that studio or company good. And now the corpos profit off of the corpse. Yeah, like, it's amazing. Yeah. Love it.
The massive Activision Blizzard acquisition has ramped up scrutiny on the Xbox division from leaders at Microsoft. Bingo! Ding, 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 ding! It's time to cut costs so that our profit margins, if we have any, look better, because that's all we're in charge of. So basically, these studios were closed to save money and the asses of Xbox leadership. That's the real answer. The only explanation that makes any sense.
The workers here need to know they ain't ever getting out of that hole they dug themselves into.
How ironic. How ironic. What idiots on Twitter and Reddit think this is capitalism? It's not that. No, this is capitalism. Like, this is insane. We are reaching the point where the people who sell off, like, what happened is Activision came in, for example, with Blizzard, they came in, they sold the company, and then slowly, piece by piece, they sold more and more of the company until it wasn't really Blizzard anymore. And they just pushed people out. They didn't pay them enough. They kicked them around. They gave them shit like perks and benefits. And all the people who used to make the game amazing, they just exploded. They said, no, I can't do this anymore. I'm done. Did they pre-watch reality in their own game? Yes, probably. Maybe not. It's just ironic. Yeah.
This world is sick, dark, sad.
Well, that's
Xbox
crazy.
promised to support less sprawling creative titles like Hi-Fi Rush with smaller budgets and lower sales expectations. It didn't matter if a game sold tens of millions of copies as long as it helped bolster the Game Pass library. And herein lies the fatal flaw with Microsoft's strategy. They are no longer interested in developing high-quality games that sell well. They're only interested in boosting their main source of income.
You will not find original games anymore coming from Microsoft. That's been long gone. Probably for the last like 15 years. They haven't released an original title and they just acquire things and then slowly grasp their hands around the member and just squeeze out all the juice out of it. How is Game Pass their main source of income? Because people, like a large portion of people subscribe to Game Pass and other subscriptions like Netflix as well, which is a good example. They forget to unsubscribe and they just internally subscribe, and it's a massive, massive income flux for them, not knowing that they haven't canceled that stuff. The same thing happens with World of Warcraft subscriptions. I'm sure Final Fantasy, like a lot of companies that do this subscription stuff, people just tend to forget. It's quite common.
Game Pass. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Game Pass. It's great for consumers. And I'm not criticizing the concept of Game Pass. What I'm criticizing is the all-in bet on it. This strategy is not resulting in best-selling games. There seems to be no standard of quality at Microsoft with their first-party titles. And they're sacrificing other means of revenue to funnel everything down a single lane.
You acquire a studio for what they're great at now. And your job is to help them accelerate how they do what they do, not them accelerate what you do.
Looks like Phil had a change of heart because now...
Piss. Massive piss.
Wow, Chatu, I may be dench.
You are dench. You're a tier 3 sub for 2 months now. Thank you so much, $5. Dog models. Dude, they killed Lionhead. We will never have Black and White 3, man.
All that matters
That makes me so
is
sad.
What can you bring to Game Pass? So some of you are watching this video and you might be thinking, well, Ackman, that's just business. You shut down the studios and departments that aren't making you money. That's just how it is. We don't like it, but
bada bing,
what can
bada
you do?
boom.
Well, let's analyze Microsoft's strategy for making money off of Hi-Fi Rush. A new IP with zero brand recognition is shadow dropped without any marketing. Literally, the marketing budget for Hi-Fi Rush was
62 cents.
It's put on Game Pass the same day it comes out, so we're not getting massive sales, but subscriptions, and it was hardly promoted at all after this, but it spread like wildfire because of word of mouth. This is also besides the point that Microsoft had an opportunity to show this game just a few months prior at the 2022 Game Awards, but they were completely absent there.
It's a bad sign when there were more Muppets at the Game Awards than Xbox World Premieres.
So in my humble opinion, for all intents and purposes, Hi-Fi Rush was at worst set up to fail, and at best was given no...
So Hellblade had the same treatment as Hi-Fi, except Hi-Fi was actually a good game. So this is a very common practice with Microsoft now, huh? I wonder how many other games are like that.
Sometimes life is cock and ball torture. Without the cock and balls.
You think so? I hate Game Pass. There's so many games I can't play without Game Pass, even though I bought the game. It's a double-edged sword, because for people like, for example, like me, who don't really consume like Xbox like game products, it's a really nice thing, but people who used to, you know, own Xbox games, they have to pay that subscription, which is stupid because they have the physical copies somewhere in their house.
Help from Microsoft. And yet, despite all of these factors, it was a breakout hit in every key metric. If you want to argue that Hi-Fi Rush didn't make enough money and that's why they had to shut the studio down, that fault is 1000% on Microsoft. Leadership fucks up and the talent gets axed. This is why Xbox's current business model of all-in bet on Game Pass is not sustainable long-term. There's a great post that sums everything up. So,
and that's what happens when you want never-ending, endless growth. When you start stagnating, you start to freak out and you think, oh god, now we have to start guillotining everyone who's involved in making the game. It's stupid. I fucking hate it.
Oh, pause if you want to read it all. But here's a highlight. The biggest paradox with Game Pass is that basically every game that launches on the service badly misses its sales goals. Makes sense though. Why pay full price to buy a game when you can play it for free as part of your subscription? Microsoft says it needs games like Hi-Fi Rush the day after killing its studio. I can't do this anymore, man. We need smaller games that give us prestige and awards. This is the guy in charge of Xbox. What is he saying and doing? Again, look at Capcom. They are soaring right now because of video game sales. So
yeah, look, they freaking plateaued here. Hold on,
again,
give me a second.
Look at Capcom. They are soaring.
Look, they plateaued like 3 years in a row. They went up, plateau, 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 up, 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 up. You can't have constant like growth like this, like all the time. I'm sure they'll plateau at some point again. The growth train is killing businesses. Yes, in every single aspect. It happens in the medical industry. It happens with IT. It happens with fucking cars as well. Every single thing.
Right now because of video game sales. So what's the plan, Microsoft? You gonna keep gambling? You gonna push COD onto Game Pass? Are you going to risk the guaranteed consistent sales of Call of Duty to boost subscribers for Game Pass?
That's so
risky.
stupid.
In the eyes
It's
of
greedy.
Xbox, it seems like the efforts of an individual studio is not important. It doesn't matter how much your game sells or how prestigious and critically acclaimed it is. What matters is your contribution to Game Pass. Did you move the needle a little bit? This sounds like communism. Not enough? No, these awards aren't enough. Where's the award for most Game Pass subscriptions driven? So again, by focusing so much on Game Pass and accessibility, Microsoft is putting their games on Steam. Game Pass applies to PC as well. They're launching their exclusive titles also on PlayStation and other consoles, so there's no real exclusives for Xbox anymore. Everything is multi-platform now, so there's no particular reason to buy a Series X, which is driving down sales of the console. So
no, really? Wow, who would have thought? And now they're gonna be like, why aren't they selling? Ah!
Oh, it's not looking good. I feel like now is a good time to dismantle the bullshit marketing for the Series X being the world's most powerful console, because almost no game is capable of taking advantage of its specs. Hey Phil, how come Starfield only runs at 30 frames? Starfield running at—
Because Starfield has an engine that's from fucking 25 years ago, that's why.
30 FPS on Series X was a creative choice. Trust not limited by our commitment to the Series S at all. There hasn't been a killer app for the Series X, and if there has, you can play it somewhere else. See, Microsoft's biggest advantage back in the day was that they knew software really well. So with the original Xbox, all they had to do was make a console that worked with the software they had. This made it much easier to develop games on the Xbox.
At that time, Japanese game consoles had very proprietary chipsets, and they just didn't work very well for, Western developers. What the DirectX group was proposing was, there's a better way to do this. We're going to use PC architecture that you're familiar with, which is just going to work out of the gate, so they could spend more time crafting and building their games.
They had an incredibly developer-friendly story. You already know how to write these.
Developer-friendly in Xbox. How many years ago was this Power On documentary? Probably like 16, 18 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Another thing is hype trains. These days if you see a massive marketing push for a game, there's a not insignificant chance it's because the game will sell on its own merits. It is genuinely embarrassing how many ads I've gotten for mediocre at best Ubisoft games on YouTube.
A game that was also kind of sleeper but massive hit was Witcher. Witcher 3 was amazing, bro. It was such a good game, and I don't think it was marketed at all, and then it ended up being like game of the year, or at least close to it. It was amazing.
Games, if you've written them for PC, you can write them for console as well.
This is no longer the case with the Series X. Like I said, all these fucking games are delayed, rebooted, or whatever. Arguably, what was Microsoft's biggest technical advantage in breaking into the console market is now killing them. Because Microsoft requires feature parity between the Series X and Series S. Tell me how this is the world's most powerful console when every game has to be designed for hardware that's weaker. Remember when Baldur's Gate 3 came out and there was some confusion about why it wasn't on Xbox? That's because split screen co-op didn't work on Series S. I'm getting
because it sucks. You should have that, no? And then they're like, oh, but I want to play on my Xbox. Well, maybe make a better console then.
Deja vu here. Because of this careless oversight and estimating Baldur's Gate 3 to be worth like $5 million, Microsoft missed out on the first 4 months of sales for the 2023 Game of the Year.
Yeah, the hype is gone as well. People aren't gonna they would rather go ahead and not play it or play it on their PC.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Yep. They only made an exception 3 weeks after launch because they saw the game explode and thought, uh-oh, we fucked up again. Again, what's the point of owning the world's most powerful console if every game has to be reduced in size, scale, scope, fidelity, technically everything to run on weaker hardware?
30 FPS, by the way.
I understand wanting to offer gamers a cheaper alternative to the Series X, but in hindsight, it's fucking stupid because you cheapen the experience on the premium console in the quest for accessibility. Here's a head scratcher for you. Why did people stick around with the Xbox 360 despite it being one of the faultiest consoles ever created?
He's gonna bring it up. He's gonna bring it up.
Because the games were good. Pick any year a game releases for the 360 and it will far surpass whatever we have seen on the
My brother had this on his Xbox. He borrowed an Xbox just to play Rainbow Six.
Series X. Xbox used to be a huge innovator. Tell me what the Series X has innovated in. Backwards compatibility? Sure, a bit, but we had that on the 360 too. Microsoft is not innovating with video games. They are innovating how you consume them. Now, I could go in depth with Redfall about how every major red flag was ignored by leadership at ZeniMax, leadership at Arcane Austin, and leadership at Xbox. I could talk about how this game never should have been released in the state that it was, but my brain is genuinely starting to hurt. Phil constantly talks about how he's not going to push against the creative direction of his studios, and I can respect that. However, you can't be an absent father and just let the kids fucking do whatever they want. Somebody has to step in and say, we need a Slayer playlist for Halo. What the fuck is going on with Redfall? Okay, we lost 70% of our staff and everybody that remains wants the game to be canceled. Okay, we'll cancel it. Somebody has to come in and make the big decisions, okay? Instead, Redfall was promoted as a major first-party title in hi-fi.
And it wasn't even fucking playable. I watched people playing that game, like, as an ad. They got sponsored. Oh my god. Glitching, disconnecting, NPCs flying through the world for no reason, just broken.
By Russia.
Oh my god.
What's the standard anymore? Everything I've just said has been building to what I'm about to say now. If there's anything I want you to take away from this video, it's this. Microsoft is a software company. They produce software. They do not produce entertainment. They buy entertainment and sell it like it's software. Video games are entertainment. Technically, they are software, I know. But Microsoft no longer has the ability to cultivate or establish successful long-term franchises on their own. Instead, they rely on buying them, on buying IPs. Buy. Before inevitably running them.
This is why I hated it when people were saying, oh, Alana, they bought Blizzard. I'm sure Blizzard's gonna turn around. And I'm like, my guy. That's not how it works. If they were bought by an amazing video game company, it would be completely different. But it's fucking Microsoft. I hate it. I hated the cope that they gave me. It was a really avid fan in a Discord that would like say, oh, I would play Blizzard no matter what. And I'm like, okay, you do you, man, but I don't think it's gonna get better. Well, you're wrong. Look at Minecraft. And I'm like, bro, if you fuck up Minecraft, which I kind of think they kind of did, they're not innovating anymore, but like, they just integrated Minecraft into Xbox gaming. And that was about it. They haven't really done anything revolutionary since then.
Into the ground and shelving them forever. They've been doing this since at least 2008. If you want your franchise to die, sell it to Microsoft.
Yep.
They've killed every golden goose they've ever got their hands on, and they will kill yours too. The big difference between now and back then is Microsoft knew how to promote a game. They would cough up the dough. They had a keen business sense for what would do well and how to promote it. They would push back creatively to figure out what was most important in a game. You can see this in the Gears of War development behind the scenes videos. They push back on things like the Chainsaw Lancer to see how important it is to the developers.
Do you want to know what's crazy? Look at this. Look at this. They're playing the game. They're playing the game they're developing.
Things like the Chainsaw.
He has a console controller in his hand. What? This must be really old, probably like from 2004.
Lancer to see how important it is
Look
to
at
the
that.
developers. It's like, yes, the Chainsaw Lancer was real fucking important. We need it. Oh, okay, all right, you can have it. It's like a test to see how confident a studio is in their vision, what they think is important. In my opinion, the role of a publisher is to push on creative decisions to find where the gold is. Where are the golden ideas? Everything worked out for Gears 1, but that's partially because Microsoft was taking an active interest in the game, promoting it as a killer app. I do not see or hear about this level of involvement with Xbox leadership anymore. Not interference, not involvement, absence. So in conclusion, these studio shutdowns isolated aren't a big deal. It's when you look at the bigger picture that you understand how bad things are right now for Xbox. And you know, I still love Xbox, but I've been wanting it to get back on track for over a decade. You say you hate disappointing Xbox fans, but you
they don't care. They don't care about disappointing as long as the money keeps rolling in. That is a disingenuous take.
Disappointed me, Phil, and I'll continue to root for you guys and hope you do the right thing. And I'm just one guy, but I grew up with Xbox, and I can't tell you what it is anymore. But thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. It was a bit nihilistic and sad and depressing. Hopefully they can turn it around. I'll be streaming the Xbox Game Showcase on June 9th. We'll see then. We'll see. What do you think about Xbox in its current state? Do you agree with what I said? Disagree? Let me know in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the Act Man for more awesome content. All right, everyone, that's all I got for today. This is the Act Man signing out. Peace.
Peace. Yay. I love misery. I love Xbox. I love slop. I love a slope. Chat, did you enjoy that? I did. That was a good video. Thanks, Act Man. Thanks. We didn't watch this and enjoy it. I just want to stay informed. True that. I'm surprised he didn't bring up the fact that Xbox used to be like a good, or at least like relatively good Corpa Borpa. You know what I'm saying? Piss. Massive piss. Yakutan! Thank you for the tier free! Holy shit, has it really been 5 months? Doesn't feel like it. Definitely doesn't feel like it. He kinda did. Well, I wanted him to bring up the fact that that CEO took the L on the Xbox 360.
Hades
that was
2.
big.
Remember Hades 2?
Yeah. He already did an old video. I know, but I wish he brought it up again. It was a big deal in my eyes. It was a massive deal. There's no good Corpa? You're a good Corpa. Chat is my Corpa. They treat me right. They don't bitch slap me and tell me that I don't deserve money. I don't deserve salary. What? Huh? What did I say? We're your shareholders? I guess. Yeah, in a way. You upload this video and all the Xbox fans are in the comments. Oh man, I don't even fucking read comments, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I don't read comments because people are so stupid. Alana, you've been putting out banger after banger, but I'm sorry, we're gonna have to let you go. The math just ain't mathin'. True that! I've been stagnant, chat. We're just stagnating through life. We're not growing. It's time to act SmugAlana. Angry Xbots? Yeah, no, I totally... I get so much hate sometimes. People think like how do I put it? There's people out there who write comments and think that me talking about a video means I hold the same opinion even if I disagree. It's insane. If you don't grow 2 times every month, you're a failure. Yeah. People would think that. It's kind of cringe. When does stagnation become a bad thing? Money. Money has to go up, or you die in real life. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Ah, my shoulder. Chat, my shoulder. Ay. Purple culture. I don't know when that's gonna stop. Every time I stretch my fucking shoulder out, my pain. Yeah. Fucking Monday, man. What if we have like a gamer revolution? Do you think that would stop it? I don't even know. As long as your income goes up enough to counter inflation, you're fine, but no 600 times returns or nothing. Ha! That's a funny one. Stagnant wages and increasing housing prices. Isn't that fun? Give us a pain scale from 1 to 10 for shoulder. When I sit up straight, it's like a 5, but when I'm like relaxed and hunching over, it's like a 3.
We'd have to hit them hard in their wallet in order for a gamer revolution to work.
Yeah, and people wouldn't do that because they love video games too much. It's terminal. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Airsoft, thank you for 1,000 biddies. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Revolutions shift the balance around. We want a coordinated rearrangement of values. Damn, you sound like a commie. I'm joking. People who care are minority. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just how it is. Massive piss.
Any cuties in the chat? SmugAlana stare.
Savings! Holy moly, 9 months? What are you calling the baby, man? You've been pregnant for 9 months. Yeah, Savix had a baby. What you calling it? SmugAlana stare? Or, you're so ugly! You're so ugly. These are my babies? Ew, they're so ugly.
Oh, Metapod. Oh, Metapod, use Harden. Metapod, Harden. Oh, yeah, Metapod, you're so hard. Metapod, Harden. Oh, he's so hard. Look at those 2 hard-throbbing Metapods. They're so strong and hard.
Oh, whoa. Be honest, what do you think about this? It's so ugly.
Total Biscuit said it so many years ago. Don't pre-order. Don't give them your money until they've proven their product deserves it. Praise be on TB.
Dude,
Rest
Total Biscuit was a king. He is a king.
Big piss. Massive piss.
TMC, why? Oh my god. 20 fucking gifted. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. No, Total Biscuit was a sweetheart. I don't know. He passed and it just made it all the more bittersweet when he would say things that just come true later on, you know? I like trains. Hype trains, bros. I miss his videos. Yeah, you know, it's really sad because a lot of the things he said just ended up coming true. The world got a little worse when we lost TB. Yeah. We constructed our modern business environment around infinite growth is unacceptable to simply sell a product for profit. Everything is coming apart at the seams, not just games. No, I totally agree, because it's happening in every industry. Social media, ads, TV, movies are suffering. Music is suffering as well. Like, all forms of art is suffering. Very true. His passing was the first death of someone in the online gaming industry that really hit me. Yeah, TB, and then for me it was Wreckful. I was actually legit sad. That was a sad day for me. Bye, October. Yeah, he's the low. He's the low. Him and Wreckful fucked me up. Yeah, Wreckful fucked me up. It just made me realize, like, all things just come to an end eventually. Miss out Total Biscuit, but I've heard nothing but good things. Yes, if you watch his old videos, it's just really wholesome. Really happy. Old Twitch. Yeah, old Twitch kind of died with Wreckful. Absolutely, I agree. Her ha shi ha. Nothing good last, but at least be happy you were there to witness it. Yeah, that's how I always see it. Fuck, Kriparian's playing new Battlegrounds patch. Let's go, bloggers in the chat though. Oh, $5. Thank you. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies. Thank you so much. Old Twitch died when Amazon bought it. Nah, I think the culture also kind of died like before that. Amazon kind of sealed the nail in the coffin, but. Feed the timer, guys, stop it. Day Alana stop streaming, I'll be so sad. I'm gonna live forever. You guys are gonna die first. That's right. Papa Franco? Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that he didn't stop making content forever. I remember seeing a clip from Thor where he said Twitch has never been profitable because it costs so much for a single stream. Yeah. It costs like, for example, Asmongold.
Rise it up. SmugAlana Disco.
Yo, Miguel, thank you! Thank you so much for the 2 months. What was I saying? Oh, it costs $16,000 per stream for Asmongold's alt account to be like up for those hours that he's streaming. It's all Asmon's fault. Well, he's actually costing them money. Asmon specifically tries to cost them money though. Yeah, well, they have never talked about it like to him about fixing Twitch and stuff. So I don't know. $16,000 down the tubes every time Asmongold streams. And he streams like every fucking day, twice a day. Per viewer? No, it's more like the bandwidth that... Well, it is per viewer, but it's also like the bandwidth that you use. Not bandwidth. I'm using the wrong term, but... No. 16K dollars, 32,000 balls. Wait, balls what? What sense? Hi, Maple, what up? Hi, how's it going? Yo, kitty, can you stop? Kitty! I was actually about to raid out because like my shoulder's making me choke up. Maple token high! Big piss. Massive piss. Kutan! Oh wait, that wasn't Kutan, that was Conman! Thank you, Conman. Yeah, the damn fucking push nerve. Fried Advil? Yeah, it doesn't really help because like every time I move my neck in a specific way, it like twitches. It like pinches the nerve in my neck. Kind of makes it. Again, I didn't have this pain when I was standing, but now that I'm sitting down for a react, it kind of acts up a lot. So I'm gonna call it here. Wait, she ended stream. God, fucking shit. I was gonna raid someone and they just finished streaming. Son of a bitch. What about... Son of a biscuit. Everyone's doing fucking... fucking bean. Can you imagine? How about... Bat at video games. She's cute. They're playing Ocarina, I think. They're playing Zelda. Feel better soon? I will eventually. I need to get that massage on Monday. But thank you so much for watching, you guys. Go say hi to Bat. They're cute. They play retro games and stuff. Majora's Mask. Oh, they're playing Majora's. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you for all the biddies. Thank you for all the gifted subs. You guys are way too kind. Very, very kind and selfless. Giving a stupid fox girl, you know, gifted subs and shit. Money. Cringe!
Thank you for the stream.